And that was Richard Rufus. And here comes Graham Stuart! Yes! It's a goal for Charlton. It's the new signing, Graham Stuart, in front of the celebrating supporters. And you can't really argue with their right to score. At last it's paid off. A really wholehearted performance by the team, fighting relegation. Free kick by Mills. Rufus is headed back across the goal. Minto and the goalkeeper waiting for each other. Graham Stuart gets the touch and makes up for his miss in the first half. The bounce really between Minto and Hislop, and little Stuart just gets the nod. 3 invaluable.
There's plenty of space on the left-hand side for Chris Powell. Mortimer on the edge of the area. Towards the back post is Andy Hunt. Stuart has made the run towards the near post! What an excellent goal for Charlton Athletic! And Graham Stuart scores his second goal for his new club. Powell with the ball to the far post, and Hunt gets above Hart, who really doesn't get off the ground at all. And Stuart very adroitly
deserve a little bit of fortune. Stuart will take, and he drove it in with some aplomb. So he scores against his old club. Who is to say whether at the end of the season that might not prove to be an important goal.
Holsworth flick on. John Robinson, though, working well down the flank, supplied the cross, and Graham Stuart arriving on the scene absolutely perfectly, tied it up at 1-1.
Fixtures, but bounced back with a 2-goal victory at Crewe. Graham Stuart gave Charlton an early lead.
And they've got their win in the end. Graham Stuart, as the ball breaks out here, lovely strike from him. He scored midweek against Crewe as well, and that keeps them on the heels of Man City at the moment. They're very strong at the Valley, though. Terrific finish. Yeah.
Into the second half, and Andy Hunt feeds Graham Stuart 2-0.
It's Graham Stuart's 5th goal of the season, eventually. Brian.
It's come from the corner, it's gone back out to Kinsella, and he's crossed a great ball back in there. I think it's Sorvel's just flicked it on. He's just flicked it to the back post, but Newton's done superb there. He's just tucked it back into the danger area.
Martin Pringle has had to deal with the boo boys at the Valley recently. He came up with the perfect response to the terrace taunts, carving out an opening for Graham Stuart early on. The Alex midfielder did the rest.
Charlton had to wait until 25 minutes from time for relief from frustration. Graham Stuart's equaliser provided it. It was his 7th goal of the season, perhaps the most important.
Well, hopefully it will turn out to be pretty vital, because it'll, mean we've got enough points. But we need it.
And you'd think they'll avoid relegation.
Last questions of one of the Championship favourites this afternoon. Stuart! It's 3-2! Charlton are in front for the second time. Graham Stuart. Crisp finish.
Period now for Newcastle. Defeat at Southampton, and then a home defeat yesterday to Charlton. But you've got to take your hat off to Charlton, that they're always very organised, very fit, tactically very well prepared, and it's Graham Stuart who gets a goal. I'm sure Bobby Robson would like to see some better defending on this cross, because he's all of 2 or 3 yards out.
He played the final pass then, and now he had a hero's role for himself, taking the return from Johansson to coolly fire in the second.
It's Stuart against Weaver, and it's 3-0. Stuart scored from the penalty spot against City on the opening day of the season, and does so again.
Played forward by Fortune. Here's Ewell. And surely Graham Stuart. What a calamitous piece of defending.
seemed no danger when Dean Richards was being asked to shepherd the ball out. But he was hassled and harassed and forced into the error. And Charlton's captain simply said, "Thank you very much." Jason Ewell deserves the credit for flicking the ball across. And Graham Stuart had the easiest of chances. Charlton in front, as they often are in London derbies.
Foul for Charlton. Just probing for that opening. Jensen again. It's a delightful through ball. Lisby gets a touch on it, and Graham Stuart finishes against his former club. It was Jensen's through ball that created the opening. Lisby helped it goalwards, and there was Stuart to give Charlton the lead on the half-hour mark. Their first goal for 4 games and their first.
Graham Stuart composing himself. It's a vital moment now. With some 3 minutes to go. Oh, Schmeichel saves. Stuart again. And they are back in it, but only just. He was very, very unlucky. Stuart on the rebound to nudge it in, and Charlton have got a goal back.
Radiston Kishishev. Klaus Jensen. Nice control. Fed through for Jonathan Johansson. Van der Sar pushed it away to Stuart. Graham Stuart scores for the first time in just shy of 2 years. Deserved reward for Charlton's crisp attacking play. Set up by Jensen and then Johansson. Van der Sar could only parry, and despite losing his balance, Graham Stuart did very well to recover and to score. Van der Sar, well, you can't really point the finger at him for failing to hold it because it was a long way away from him. And he just had to pray that it fell to a white shirt. It didn't. It fell to the red of Stuart, and Charlton lead.
And you know, we went up there and got the result, and you know, we'd have loved to have had Scott with us. He's been the life and soul of everything we've done this year. Well, everything we've done for the last couple of seasons.
Yeah.
But you know, we got a great start there, and Graham.
The second half, and from 3-0 up, we all knew what would happen.
Oh,
sure enough,
trouble.
Charlton came back into it.
Yep, a little bit of luck their way this time. It's an own goal in the end, but probably no more than they deserved. And you must start to wonder, don't you, for Tottenham?
Well, it's a real show of character from Charlton. They've lost Scott Parker. They'd lost 2 in a row prior to